wish upon the stars that someday my love will come true. It seems so near, it's so far away.
So take my hand right now.
I'll take your hand.
Stay close to my side and we'll go.
Yes, we'll go to some place where only we know. If I was made to be loved, was made to feel love, why couldn't I be with you, my love? Can't let go of you. Why would I want to? But you were taken away from me. It's not the end. One.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of our show. Let us put our hands together to welcome our cast back on stage. First up, we have our rebels, the prim and proper leader with the worst sense of direction ever. Let's welcome Aristotle as Danny, as well as the rebel who's afraid of everything, perhaps even his own shadow. Please welcome Hong Ming as Tim, along with his ever-faithful companion, Frank. And then we have their insensitive and vulgar comrade who can finally find something new to eat. Please welcome Leon as Bing Leong. And the brilliant scientist and loving father who created the E20 pill. Let's welcome Dave as Mr. Tan. Moving on to the Regie, we have our evil puppet master from the shadows, Wei Chou as Minister Ang. And our almighty regime commander who has been misunderstood by her lover, her citizens, and her children. Put your hands together for Joey Azale as Zero. And our eternally optimistic heroine who has been waiting so long for her Jack to tell her, you jump, I jump, remember? Please welcome Bernice as Laura. And last but definitely not least, the poor one who has suffered big onto the ice, army bags dropped on him, and being tossed around by the rebels. The one who has finally had his first taste of human emotions and color, Hensley. And at the same time, let's not forget the people who have invested blood, sweat, and tears into making all this possible. Once again, put your hands together for our main and subcommittee members of Quinsko Productions 20. Ensuring the quality of every note presented before you today, our vocal trainers, He Yang and Pamela. Our publications and publicity team has been working tirelessly against a tidal wave of design drafts, write-ups, and Facebook pages. Xenia, Nicholas, and myself, Denise, along with our subcommittee members, Sam, Zhiyong, and Joel. In the world's Thanks, guys. And the world's most resourceful sets and props team who built most of our entire sets from scratch. Ian, Margaret, Elvin, and Andy, and their subcommers, the Men in Black, Raymond, Samuel, Ho Tong, Wei Kai, Wagish, and Jian Peng. Helping to keep our cast look as attractive as always, our sexy costume and makeup personnel, Jamie, Inru, and their subcom, Ying Ying. The talented music directors behind all our original songs, He Yang, Amelia, and Kay. And the man behind the lights, Kim Hui, and his assistants, Kevin and Chuan Kiet. And our sound manager, Ming Yi, with soundman Bing Fong and He Yang. And our stage managers who ensure the flow of the show, Liang Wei, Xu Tat, and their subcommer, Amelia. And our business managers who are behind the canvassing as well as our sponsorships, Yuan Feng, Nicole, and Jian Peng. And our financial controller, who is also the key person behind our ticketing, Mei Ling. And the people who brought all this together. Oh! And the people who brought all this together, our amazing director Marvin with his awesome co-directors Wilson and Terry. Terry, who's also the scriptwriter of this year's musical. And lastly, our associate producer Leon and our producers Brian and Wei Xuan, who have been working together to hold this mass of individuals and bring them together into a powerful working force. Once again, we would like to thank our youth partner, PAYM, and our sponsors, the Lee Foundation, the NTU Student Affairs Office, as well as Hall 5's 25th JCRC for their continuous support, without which our performance would not be possible. Let's give it out once again for the cast and crew of the Quinsko Productions 20 Void. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Lastly, a shout out those holding on to our bus tickets or will be. The buses will leave at 10:30 and 10:45 p.m. respectively. Please be at the lobby area to board the bus 10 minutes in advance. Thank you and have a good night. See you next year at Quinsko Productions 21.